and sometimes I say yes, and when I say yes to someone else, it could mean saying no to myself. Hey guys, I am at Starbucks again. What do you know? I'm just going to do some more sketches. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to my channel, everybody. My name is Katsakoart, and I am doing a few anatomy studies here, as you can see, in pencil, and also using my brush pen and pen. I really enjoy doing this, bringing my sketchbook to cafes, and just I get into this zone where I either sketch from life, so I sketch other people, or I bring my own references, and I just kind of get into this zone where I just, time doesn't even feel like it's passing me by. Anyway, yesterday I posted on my Instagram asking you all if you had any questions regarding my life here in Korea, or art, or anything, anything else, and so I'm just going to read some of the questions you guys asked me. Okay, Junus JPG asked me, what would you change about yourself if you could? So I think if I could change one thing, it would be to stop being such a yes man in so many situations. I feel like I can be way too nice a lot of the time, way too agreeable, and sometimes, obviously, I feel like it's important to be kind, of course, and it's in my nature, so I'm not going to go against my nature, but sometimes I need to realize what's, good for me, and sometimes I say yes, and when I say yes to someone else, it could mean saying no to myself. So that's something I need to look out for. Also, I want to be more decisive, and I've been finding myself in situations where I can't make decisions, and that's been very frustrating. So that, and then some of you also commented and said really nice things. And so Queen Bianca asked, how is Korea and how do you manage to live there? So I think with this question I'm going to make a whole new video because there's so much to say. It's been a very interesting ride, and I've been here now 7 months, and recently I'm sure you've heard about the coronavirus outbreak, and that's been very stressful, and a lot of other things have been very stressful throughout the time, or my time here. I mean, there've been good and bad things like anything, but it's been a very challenging experience. I made a video about my teaching experience here, so I'm not sure that if that will be out yet, but yeah. So someone else said, Trevin Fitz said, kind of random, but wanted to say I hope you have a great day. That's really sweet. I got a lot of spamming also by Instagram pages wanting to know if I needed more followers, and people trying to sell things and stuff, which is kind of irritating. But yeah, I have been struggling. Also, another difficult thing has been to find balance between being creative, making art, being healthy, having a job, a full-time job. In my teaching video, I talk about how I worked from 9:30 until 7:30 some days, and it was so draining that you come home and you don't feel like making any art at all, and that's what's the most exhausting thing. So even on weekends I would have barely any energy to make art, or to go out exploring. And these vlogs, I don't know how I did them, because it was during the times I was really stressed out, and I would still make videos. I really don't know how. But I guess making art is what keeps me sane. And I'm sure a lot of you creatives out there can relate, and I'm sure you can also relate to how difficult it is to have the typical job, full-time job, when someone's telling you what to do and you don't feel like you have the space to go beyond that, or to grow, or to be intellectually stimulated. I feel like as creatives we need so much stimulation. We need to put our talents to use, and in jobs where things are expected of you and have to be done in a certain way, or else your boss gives you problems, then we find that very difficult. So that's why people are freelancers. I mean, I think the ideal is to be kind of having your own brand, your own social media presence. I think in this day and age, that's what's a lot of artists and creatives, I'm sure, can relate when you're trying to balance maybe your finances, your health, having a social media presence, your social life. There's so many things that go into having a fulfilled life, and being creative being a priority when you are a creative. Of course, you can't not be creative. I can't not make things. I can't not make videos. I can't not make art. I feel so drained if I don't. I need something to kind of revitalize me. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching me sketch and listening to me ramble. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I have a few other sketch with me at Starbucks, and I'm going to be making more art tutorials in future. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. Thank you.